Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Will and I am a jack of all trades. Today, today, man, I tell you what, uh today's a good day, okay? I just got done watching the Mortal Kombat movie, the brand new Mortal Kombat movie, and man, was that good. Um so I'm just here to give you guys my initial thoughts and how I felt about the movie. Sorry, I'm also doing editing here for another video. But I will also eventually do another video that will go more in depth. This is just an initial reaction, response, and thoughts on the movie. And this is going to be spoiler free. And when I do my other video, that goes into more detail, I will try to keep that one spoiler free. It just all depends on when I get that video done. But anyways, where to start? Where to start? I'm just, you know what? First off, I'm going to start off with the easiest thing to do: costume design. Those costumes were phenomenal. Oh, 10 gold stars. 10 gold stars. Everyone looked great. They looked authentic, I'm going to say. And when I say authentic, I mean they felt like that's something you would expect that character to wear. Even for the character designs that I didn't like, me personally, I am someone who likes a more humanoid reptile more than a more lizard-like. But that's for another discussion. But however, the reptile they had in this movie, oh, that was spot on. Yeah, I mean, everyone looked good. I mean, you've already seen Liu Kang, you've already seen Sonya, you've already seen Scorpion and Sub-Zero, and just seeing them in action. Oh, yes. I would love to have one or more of those costumes just lying around my house. I would literally rock that for Halloween. Going on next, let's talk sound and effects. So the special effects were really good, and so was the sound. Like the music in this, the music was great, spot on. There was a couple of remixes in there for some of you people who like Mortal Kombat. You'll know what I'm talking about. Definitely a lot of remixes, or not a lot, but there were some remixes, especially towards the end of the film. Special effects, the CGI just looked spot on, and not too uncanny. I feel that we've come to a I feel that we have come to a great balance in today's world where, CGI and effects are good enough to look real, but not so good enough that it's really hard to suspend your belief. So that was good. The story, I got to take my time with this because once again, I'm trying to make sure I don't accidentally say anything, because this is all just off the top of my head. So trying to make sure I don't drop any spoilers. But that story was pretty good. It was a nice even flow and a nice pacing throughout the movie. I never got bored, never got tired. When they're sitting there explaining things, it's not like a big explanation dump where you're like, come on. No. It was all good. And like I said, very nice pacing. Everything made sense as well. That is something that's very important to me. If a movie makes sense, I'm going to like it a whole lot more. on a little side note, really quickly, I really didn't like Avatar, the James Cameron movie, just because there was a bunch of plot holes where I was like, that doesn't make sense. And when my mind finds plot holes, I just can't do it. Can't do it. So, but the story, good pacing. I liked everything. And yeah. All right. So let's move on to the characters. And once again, this is a no spoiler video. So I'm only going to talk surface level about the characters we know. First off, Scorpion and Sub-Zero. The rivalry, amazing. Loved it. Oh, it was just so good. The choreography in their fights. Oh, that was amazing. That was amazing. Sonya Blade looked good. She really looked good. Like, really looked good. For those of you wondering, she's still probably about a 2 though. On our scale, 2. Liu Kang, the boy Looney Lin, the guy who was in that Power Rangers movie a couple of years back as the Black Ranger. Man, he pulls off a good Liu Kang. When I was watching it, I was just like, yeah, I could see this guy as Liu Kang. He was just really good, had good sense of the character and what to do with it. You see, Raiden and Shang Tsung. Yes. Although a little bit of a character flaw, I kind of wish they would have got the guy. I can't remember his name, but the actor who played Shang Tsung in the original Mortal Kombat movies, because I like the idea that Shang Tsung is this old sorcerer, and so he's really old, and then he loses the 10th and final Mortal Kombat that would allow Outworld to come and rule over, to invade our realm. And as punishment, he does whatever he can to get back into Shao Kahn's good graces. And so Shao Kahn, because he finds a loophole, Shao Kahn rewards him and gives him his youth back. So I would have loved to see the original actor from I think it came out in 95 or 96. Anyways, that movie who played Shang Tsung, I would have loved to see him come back, be Shang Tsung, be this old guy, because I will drop this spoiler alert. We're getting more Mortal Kombat movies. It's already been done. There have been reports out there. Actors have said they've signed on for multiple films as long as this one does good. And let me tell you, this one done good. So we're going to be getting more. Anyways, I would like to see him come back, and then in the sequel, have Shang Tsung be played by the guy who portrayed him in this film. And that's not to say that this guy was a bad Shang Tsung. No, he was a great one. Just, it would have been great. Raiden, I just love how he had those glowing eyes, and it just made him feel more like an elder god, which was completely and utterly amazing. Let me see. Cole Young. That's it. The new guy, Cole Young. I was kind of iffy on him. I don't know whether or not, I didn't know whether or not where I stood on him, but I decided, gotta at least give him a try, gotta at least let him do what he gonna do. And as far as a new character, I was just like, he didn't really do anything for me, but he wasn't really all that bad on the other hand as well. So, I mean, he was good. Yeah. That's pretty much all I can say, because like I said, I'm not trying to dip into spoilers. The scenery and settings, spot on. Nothing else to say. I love the locations, love the scenery, spot on. So the movie as a whole, the movie as a whole was a great watch. Definitely a great watch. I highly recommend you guys go see it. Um, this is a must buy. It's definitely a must buy. I'm not so sure if they're going to release it on DVD, Blu-ray, VHS, cassette, whatever. I'm pretty sure they. Yeah, I don't even know where because of today's times. I don't know what we're doing, but I hope they do release it. And if they do, this is definitely a must buy. I love streaming services, but at the same time, you know, I don't like them because if they shut down, all of their content is gone. And if you don't have physical media anywhere, that's it. I'm old school like that. I like my physical media. But anyways, it's a great watch. It's a must buy. On a scale of 0 to 10, I'm definitely going to give this movie I'm going to give it an 8.75. 8.75. It's kind of low, but then again, you guys know my scale. If you've seen my last video of me and my brothers at Crater Lake, you know my grading is kind of like it's hard. It's hard. We grade real hard. So an 8.75. This was definitely in my opinion, the best. I'm going to say that again. The best video game to movie adaptation. Okay. It wasn't the first one to get a good ranking. It wasn't the first one to break the curse to me. In my opinion, that might have been Sonic. It might have been Sonic that came out last year. That was a really good movie. And it also had Cyclops in it. But yeah, 8.75. My personal recommendation is if you have HBO or if your theaters are open near you, go see this film as quickly as possible. That's what I recommend, and that's what I would do. I'm actually going to watch it again probably tomorrow. And this time take notes so that way I can, like I said, when I do my in-depth video, I'll have my notes there. But once again, this was just a quick recap of my thoughts on the new Mortal Kombat film. I really like it. I highly recommend you go see it. So until next time, have a good day. Where's my off button here? Look, now I gotta stand up to see my off button.